There's something interesting about the way a person reacts to a messy room. Some people look at clutter and feel their chest tighten, like the walls are closing in. Others feel a strange wave of relief the second they start wiping a counter or folding a shirt. Two completely different reactions. One looks overwhelmed, the other suddenly feels alive. But here's the twist no one talks about. Both reactions come from the same place in the brain, and both reveal more about a person's inner world than the room ever could. Let's go deeper. 1. Organizing isn't about neatness, it's about control. When life gets chaotic, when the world feels unpredictable, when your emotions scatter like papers in a storm, your brain goes searching for one thing, something it can control. Something small, something immediate, something that responds. You can't always fix your job. You can't fix your relationships. You can't stop the thoughts spinning in your head at 2 a.m. But you can fold a shirt. You can align the books on a shelf. You can wipe down the mirror until your reflection looks clearer. And every tiny action whispers to your nervous system. See, not everything is chaos. You can still create order. People don't clean because they love chores. They clean because it's one corner of the world that listens. 2. Biology plays a role too. Every time you complete a small task, making your bed, throwing away a receipt, washing a single plate, your brain releases a tiny spark of dopamine. A quiet, good job. A soft pat on the back. Add to that the drop in cortisol, the stress hormone, and suddenly that little cleaning session that should have been nothing feels like a full emotional reset. That lightness you feel afterward, that breath you didn't know you were holding, that sudden clarity in your mind, that's not you being dramatic. That's your biology tuning itself back into balance. But this goes deeper than hormones. This touches your subconscious. 3. Your environment is a mirror of your inner world. People think clutter is just clutter. No, clutter whispers at you. It taps your shoulder. It reminds you constantly of everything unfinished, unsorted, unresolved. Some people can ignore it. Others feel it like pressure behind the eyes. To someone sensitive, overwhelmed, or emotionally intense, clutter isn't mess. It's noise. It's the visual version of an overthinking mind. That's why some people can't relax until things are put away. It's not about being picky or obsessive. It's their nervous system begging for silence. When your space feels calm, your mind finally whispers, "You're safe here." 4. For some, organizing is emotional self-defense. You ever meet someone who cleans right after crying? Someone who reorganizes their entire room after an argument? Someone who scrubs the kitchen sink when they feel powerless? They're not being dramatic. They're not avoiding their emotions. They're anchoring themselves. When the inside feels messy, they tidy the outside because their brain is trying to stabilize. It's survival disguised as productivity. And honestly, it works. 5. For others, organizing is a form of self-expression. Some people decorate their room the way artists paint a canvas. The plants, the lighting, the books, the textures. That's their personality made visible. Their space isn't just a room. It's a mood, a language, a quiet autobiography written in objects. Straightening things, positioning things, curating the atmosphere. It's not chores. It's art. It's identity. It's soul work. 6. Cleaning can be meditation without sitting still. Not everyone can sit cross-legged and breathe deeply for 10 minutes. Some people meditate while moving. The rhythm of sorting, sweeping, wiping, that repetitive flow, it shuts off the noise in your brain. The same way waves shut out the sound of the world. You lose track of time, your mind softens, your breathing slows. That isn't cleaning. That's a spiritual reset, disguised as productivity. 7. Decluttering is emotional surgery. People think getting rid of things is easy, but try it. Try holding onto a shirt you once loved, a gift from someone who broke you, a box of things you swore you would use someday. Letting go isn't just physical, it's psychological. Every object carries a memory, a version of you, a moment in time. So when you declutter, you're not throwing things away. You're saying, I don't need this part of me anymore. That chapter is over. I'm ready to grow past this. That's why some people cry while cleaning, or suddenly feel heavy, or suddenly feel relief. Decluttering is not about objects. It's about identity. It's about release. It's about rewriting your inner story one item at a time. 8. Your surroundings talk to you more than you realize. A tidy room whispers, you're capable. A messy room whispers, you're overwhelmed. And here's the truth. Your brain believes whatever your environment repeats. That's why changing your space, even a little, changes your emotional temperature. Cleaning becomes a conversation with your own mind, a negotiation, a reassurance, a whisper. It's okay. We can handle this. 9. Cleaning is not about perfection. It's about alignment. People think those who love tidying are obsessed with perfection. No, they're obsessed with peace, with clarity, with softness, with feeling safe in their own world. When they straighten a pillow, they're not trying to impress anyone. When they wipe the counter, they're not being picky. When they rearrange a room, they're not being dramatic. They're aligning their external world with their internal one. Because when your environment feels right, your mind finally exhales. 10. Organizing is a form of self-care most people overlook. Self-care isn't always candles and baths. Sometimes it's putting away laundry, clearing a desk, throwing out old receipts, creating a corner that feels like home. These small actions change how you think, how you breathe, how you feel. They pull you back into your body. They remind you that you can shape your world. They make your life feel more like something you're living and less like something you're surviving. Peace isn't something you find. It's something you create, one small task at a time. So the next time you feel a sudden burst of energy to clean, or you feel calmer the moment things are in order, don't downplay it. That's not you being weird. That's not you being extra. That's not you being controlling. That's your mind, your body, and your emotions working together to help you breathe. Organizing is not about the room. It's about you, your peace, your clarity, your grounding, your emotional language. Every drawer you sort, every item you release, every surface you clear, it's not cleaning, it's healing. Now, tell me, are you one of those people who feels instantly better when your space is clean? What does organizing do for you?